I'm about to get on Murphy now and show you a few exercises and a few different routines I would do to prepare for the dressage phase. I think it's quite important when you get on your horse at the event to just make sure you give yourself enough time before your dressage. It's so important that there's a really good plan that goes on. If your test is at 10:10, something like that, and you think you need 40 minutes to warm up, maybe it's best to then have your plan being 45 minutes before or 50 minutes before, so you can just get on their back and go and give them a good wander around. Let them have a long rein walk, see as much as they can, get in the atmosphere, not be stressed or in a panic because you're late, because all those sorts of things can really affect you mentally and the horse. If you're late and in a panic and get in a flap, then you can sort of, the vibes go through to them. And have a bit of a structured plan for your warm-up, that you're going to do some smaller circles, you're going to do as many transitions as you can do. Good boy. It's all about just getting him to concentrate to what I'm asking for him and just listen to my aids. And by doing lots of different things, they have to start to listen. But if you just trot round aimlessly on big circles the whole time, it's very easy for them to start thinking about some other things. Sometimes you try and do some square shapes, so you actually feel like you're doing corners and going straight rather than always on a circle. Pop into canter. Sometimes, if they're young and a bit fresh, they might have their back up a little bit. So just, ooh, good boy, Spooky, just go into a slightly lighter seat and let him just sort of put his back down a little bit. The same with the canter. Just think straight, turn, straight, turn. And I try to think, I just keep my contact as still as I can, but keep my aids and my position, my seat, as strong but as soft, to try and get him, to encourage him that I'm here and I'm balanced with him, and I'm encouraging him to be as soft and as still and as balanced as he can be. And keep just being aware of what number you follow in your test. Ask the dressage steward, good boy, all right. Ask the dressage steward what number you follow, what arena you get in when you get there, so you're aware of where your test is going to be. And then you can watch the one before, know when he's nearly finished, to try and get up to your arena as soon as you possibly can, just to give yourself that chance to trot round 3 or 4 times before they ring the bell. Practice your walk, practice your halt, and be very aware also of where you're going in your test. So many people just don't really know exactly where they're going, and so you're often half the time thinking through your test, what way do I turn next, what do I do next, and it loses your concentration on keeping the horse as good as you can do. So be aware of that as much as you can, of where you're going, so you don't get flustered, and keep as accurate as you possibly can. So many marks are thrown away or just not doing what it says at the marker. And you think you've done a good test and you've lost lots of marks through just not being at the correct place, and that's just giving marks away. Keep it simple, keep smiling, go and enjoy yourself, keep things simple and just have a good plan.